Hello, my name is Casey Bell and I'm a self-published author, and I am going to start vlogging, producing videos on how to not only start writing a book, but how to publish it. There are 3 different ways to publish it, and so I'm going to be discussing in a series of videos of how to write and publish your own book. Before we get started, this is going to be the intro. This is the intro, and what I need to do before we start these videos is discuss why you should not write and publish a book, and the reason why you should. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I don't want you to waste your time watching all these videos. There are 2 main reasons why people write or want to write books, and there's one reason that's a bad reason, and then there's a reason that's a good reason. So that's what I'm going to discuss in the intro. But before I start, I just want to say why I'm doing this. I have self-published my own books, and I've helped other people publish their books, and there are some people who say, I want you to help me publish my book, but it's not written yet. And it's been years since I've spoken to them and they haven't come back to me yet. And so the first thing I wanted to do was to teach people how to start writing that book and to stop procrastinating and to get down to writing that book. And then I'm going to also teach, after writing the book, what to do with the book and how to publish it. There is, though, something you need to know about publishing a book. Some people want to write a book for the reason of money, fame and fortune, getting rich and famous, getting rich quick. And that's the bad reason why you want to write a book. If that's the reason why you want to write a book, you're not going to be successful. You are going to quit before you even begin to publish the book, because writing and publishing a book is a long process, number one. So it's not a rich, quick thing. It's a long process. On average, not just in publishing books, but in starting a business, being an entrepreneur. On average, it has been said, and I've read this multiple times in different books, that you don't really see a profit till year 5, meaning you've been consistently doing your business for 5 years. So it's basically 3 to 5 years before you see any results. And so if you are someone who enjoys the microwave and fast food, this is not for you. There's no way to microwave the success. It's going to take the time it takes before you see any results. So something you need to know is about publishing books is you need to be consistent. You need to have a lot of faith. You need to have discipline, lots of time, lots of money, because you're going to be spending a lot of money. A lot of people say you're going to lose money before you make money. I say you're going to invest money before you see any profit. But lots of patience, consistency. You need to be consistent. Patience, consistency, lots of discipline, and lots of faith and persistence. And so if you're doing this for money and fame, this is not for you. You're not going to succeed, because you're not going to get money immediately, and your focus should not be money and fame. Why should you be writing a book? Your focus should be people, helping people. Every book in some way, shape, or form helps people, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. Of course, nonfiction, whether it's autobiography, biography, self-help books, Christian-based books, they help people get better their lives, give them information that they need to have a better life, better health, better wealth, better finances, better relationships. Fiction books, on the other hand, as you know, sometimes you need to just settle down and do nothing. You want to relax. And fiction books that entertain are helpful because they help people to relax and to be entertained. Sometimes you want to get away from your crazy day at work, and you just want to not think about life, and reading a sci-fi or a romance novel or a thriller book helps you, it assists you and helps you into removing whatever issues and problems you have. And so all books in some way, shape, or form help people. That is the main focus of putting words into a book, is to help, assist people in some way, shape, or form. And obviously there's a demographic you're trying to help. But in the most point, your main purpose of saying, you know what, I'm really going to sit down and start this book and publish it, your main purpose is there are people out there that need this information or even want this information that's going to help them in some way, shape, or form. And so that's going to be your main focus of writing. If that's not your main focus, you're not going to complete, because in the process you're going to get frustrated. It's going to, like I said, it takes a lot of time. But when you think about the people who are going to be helped with this book, that's what's going to be your main energy to keep going, to not stop, to be consistent. And so that's what this intro is. All I'm going to discuss is why you want to write a book, and that is to help people. If it's not to help people, do not start, because you're not going to finish, because there's not going to be anything to keep you going. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to discuss what all these videos are going to be. I can't tell you how many videos it's going to be, because obviously, as you know, YouTube has a 15-minute limit, which I'm kind of curious, because I do see videos on there that are like an hour long. I always wonder, how do they get past that 15-minute limit? But I'm only going to be doing 15-minute or less videos. So if I'm on a topic and it goes over 15 minutes, then there's going to be 2 videos or 3 videos, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, etc. So I can't tell you how many, but I can tell you how many parts of this series there are going to be. And there are going to be, I guess, what, 5 parts? 5 parts. So the first part is going to be writing the book, where I'm going to discuss things like prioritizing your time to write. A lot of people say, oh, I don't have time, I don't have time. You do have time, you just have to find the time. So we're going to talk about prioritizing the time, how to get started writing, curing writer's block, and then finishing the book, as far as copywriting and editing. The part 2 is going to be publishing the book. Now there are 3 different ways to publish your book. I'm going to focus more on self-publishing, because that's what I do. However, I am going to discuss the other 2 ways, which is publishing with a big publishing company or a small publishing company. They're similar, but they're not the same. And in fact, small publishing companies are in the middle of big publishing companies and self-publishing. So I'm going to discuss those 2 ways, because everybody may not want to self-publish. They may want to do the other 2 ways. And so I'm going to discuss all 3 ways. All 3 ways have their plus sizes and their minus sides. There is no perfect way to publish a book. Once you see the pros and cons, you can decide which way is better for you. The third part is going to be marketing the book, which takes a lot of time as far as self-publishing, and that's where most of your money is going to go into. So keep your day job. Seriously, keep your day job, because you're going to need money. Unless you have a saving account with $1 billion in it, you need to keep your day job. So we're going to discuss the third part is marketing the book, and we're going to spend more time on that than anything else. Part 4 is going to be don't forget. It's going to be the things that you're going to need to do after the book is published and you're actually seeing a profit. Small things like take time and money. Basically, I'm going to be discussing things that you need to know, like it takes time and money, because a lot of people don't realize that you don't just publish a book and boom, you're famous and you're rich and you're getting billions of dollars. It's going to take a lot of time and money before you actually get to that. And you're going to need discipline, patience, consistency, patience. There is absolutely no way to microwave this success. No way. You have to have patience. And if your patience is weak, this is the perfect way to strengthen it. So discipline, patience, consistency, and faithfulness, and they all work together. You can't have one without the other. We're going to discuss a whole bunch of other things, but I'm not going to talk about it now. And then the extra stuff, things that you need to know about, again, after the book is published. And so that's what we're going to be discussing. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them in the comment section. If you are an author, whether it's self-published or with a big company or small company, you can add your comments and your agreements or disagreements. This is not about who's right or wrong. This is about helping the people who have not published their book yet, to get them to finally do it. Now, if you are someone who have already written your book, and you just want to get to the part of publishing, you're going to have to wait. But I will say, watch the other videos, because even if you've written a book, if you want to be an author, you're going to need to write more than one book. And so even if you've already written a book, you say, I already know how to write a book, blah, 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 there are some tips that will be helpful in writing your next book. or your third book, your fourth book, whatever book you're on. So watch all videos. Like I said, take notes. I'm going to be giving a lot of websites and books you can read that are helpful to that's going to be helpful for you in the process of writing and publishing your book. I wish you all well, and I hope you get a lot out of these videos, because I'm here to help you so that you can finally publish your book and not say it and dream about it and think about it, but actually do it. Again, my name is Casey Bell. I'm a self-published author, and these videos are going to help you to write and publish your book. I hope you enjoy them, and I hope that they help you and assist you in getting your dream accomplished, so that you can live your dream, being your dream, and not just it being in your head. So that's it for now. I hope you watch these videos. It's going to be every Monday. I'm going to upload a video, or 2 or 3, however many is needed for that week, for whatever I'm talking about. Okay, so that's it for now. Catch me next week. Have a great day.